So we're going to start warming up as we wait for people to show up for class. And we're going to start with a biceps triceps stretch. Palms are going to be facing forward. You're going to reach back, come up, and you're going to touch the backs of your shoulders. Come down and reach back up. Reach back and tap. Reach back and tap. You're going to reach and tap and reach and tap. For 4 more, and reach it back. 3 more. Try to get those elbows up. 2 more, and reach. Last one, and reach. Hands on hips. You're going to do air squats. We have 30 seconds. So we're going to put our butt back and stand back up. Butt goes back. Come on, back up. 30 seconds. Your feet are going to be hip width apart. I'm showing you from the side so you know what it looks like. If you prefer to tap down in a seat to have a frame of reference, that's fine as well. So you're going to squat and come back up and squat and lift. Good. Couple more. Good. Drop to the top. Drop down to the top. Now we're going to do another set of air squats. And we're going to add in a calf raise. So you're going to squat and lift up. Squat and lift. Squat down. Lift the heels. Squat and lift. Lift up. Good. Keep your spine long. Try to keep your chest lifted. And make sure your butt goes back. And lift. Drop. And lift. Good. Almost there. Last one. Good. Now, arms up. We're going to do a chest expansion. So you're going to squeeze back and you're going to bring your elbows together. Squeeze back and together. Open and close. 30 seconds here. Good. Open the chest. Open and close, and open and close. 15 seconds left. So you're going to open the chest, bring the elbows together, expand and bring them together. 5 more seconds. That's 2 and 1. Now we're going to go through an alternating spinal balance. This is what it looks like. Arms up. As you alternate a hip extension. So extend, lift and extend, lift and extend. 30 seconds here. Getting a stretch to the front of the hip and the shoulders and the chest. Really reach and elongate. Reach. Reach. Good. 5 more seconds. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Next thing we're going to do are hip hinges. And we've been doing these regularly in class. So what you want to do is put your hands on your hips, or you can put your hands in a wall in front of your shoulders. You're going to elongate your spine. Your head is over your rib cage is over your pelvis. And I'm going to show you this from the side because it's easier to see. Keeping your torso, your spine elongated, you are going to hinge at the hips. Optimally, you want your hips hinging over your ankles. You're going to come down and come back up. You're going to inhale. And you're going to exhale as you hinge, keeping a flat back. You're going to inhale, exhale, hinge over, getting a nice long stretch in your hamstrings and your glutes. Inhale up, exhale lower. Feeling your hamstrings elongate. Inhale up and exhale and lower. That's a great exercise for you to do every day to help to bring some length to your glutes and your hamstrings. So today we are going to mostly be doing strength exercises. So we are going to do some body weight and then you will need a set of weights. So we're going to start with body weight squat side to side. So you're going to open, squat, bring your legs together. Other side, squat, bring them together. So side step, squat, together. Step, squat, together. Good. And bring them together. You're going to step, you're going to squat, you're going to bring your legs together. Step, squat, together. Step, squat, together. Step, you drop, you bring them together. You step, butt should go back. Bring your legs together. We're going to do 4 more. Drop, together. 3 more. Squat, together. 2 more. Keeping your chest lifted. Bring them together. Last one. Drop and together. Now, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see this. You may want to hold on to a chair. So again, nice long spine. Head over rib cage over pelvis. You're going to step 1 foot back, and we're going to do a split squat. So it's going to look like this, okay? Now, you've got to pay attention to your range of motion and what you are comfortable doing. It might look a little more like this, or you might be able to get deeper. What I don't want you to do is lunge forward. So we're going down and bringing it up. For 2, we're going to 12. Drop for 3 and lift. Drop 4 and lift it. 5, up. Good. 6. So all your weight, most of your weight should be in that front foot, lighter on the back, and we really want to try to keep this knee behind the toe. That's why we're not lunging forward. So let's do 4 more and lift it. 3 more and lift. 2 more, lift. Last one and lift. Now I'm going to turn around because we're going to go to the other side. So again, look at your posture. Head over rib cage over pelvis. I want you to think of elongating your spine by being pulled up from the back of your head. You're going to step 1 foot back. I would hold on to something unless you really want to work your balance as well, but I think it's best to be stabilized because this really is something you want to be working on for more strength and balance. So you're going to drop down and you're going to lift. That's 2 and lift. 3 and lift. Again, you may only get to here. That's fine. 5 and 6. Weight in the front foot, drop down, that's 8. 9, 10, 11, and 12. So you should feel some fatigue in your quads, and the leg that you were standing on, the leg that was in front, should feel fatigued. So the next thing we're going to do is a stiff leg deadlift. This is a great posterior side strengthener. So you're going to take your weights in your front hands. Again, I'm going to do this from the side because it's easiest to see the mechanics. So we are simply going to do another hip hinge. We're just going to have some weight added on. So head over rib cage over pelvis. You are hinging at the hips as you lower the weight down. And you're going to bring it back up top, standing tall. You're going to lower for 2, and you're going to lift it. Lower down for 3, and lift. Lower for 4, and lift. Now, I'm going to keep going, but I'm going to keep talking to you. That's 5. I don't want to see the back doing the lowering. I want you to lower from the hips, right here. And we've already lengthened your hamstrings, so you should be able to perform this a little more optimally than if we hadn't. We're going for 4 more and lifting up. 2 more, 3 more to the top. 2 more and lift. Last one and lift. When we perform this, you can have a soft bend in your knees, but then your knees don't bend for the rest of the exercise. So it's a stiff leg deadlift. Next, we are going to move on to a bicep curl. 2 choices here. You can either stand feet hip width apart, or you can place one foot in front of the other, which will challenge your balance because you are narrowing your base of support. So we're going to start with a set of hammer curls. So we curl up and bring it down. And lift for 2, and lower. Lift for 3, lower down. Be mindful of your alignment. So again, head over rib cage over pelvis, elongating your spine throughout the exercise. This is 7, and lower down. Lift for 8, and lower. Lift 9, and lower down. 10, 11, and 12. Good. We are going to go back into our hip hinge pattern to do a bent over row. So this is a good one for your rhomboids, your posture muscles. So again, standing up tall. I'm going to do this from the side because it is easier to see how the exercise should work. You are going to hinge at the hips. You're going to lift your arms and lower down. Really trying to elongate your spine, bending from the hips, not from the back. You're going to lift and lower. You're going to lift it and lower. So you have soft knees here. You never want to be locked out. And lower down. That's 6. And lower. 7. Lower down. 8. And lower. 9. Almost there. 10. 11. And 12. Good. Now, the next thing we're going to do is a wood chop. And we are going to use a weight to do the wood chop. So the wood chop is an abdominal exercise. So here's what it looks like. We're going to start up here, and we are going to bring the weight down toward your hip. So you lift and lower, sort of like you're chopping a piece of wood. Lift and lower, and lift and lower down. So you're getting a nice rotation as you come through the move, and lower. That's 7, and lower, up for 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and lower. Now we're going to go down to the other side. So you're going to reach up here. You're going to bring it down. That's 2, lift, lower for 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, get some rotation in your torso, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now, the next thing I'd like to do is for your chest, it's going to be a push-up. So you can either do this on the back of a couch or on a wall. Either way, you're going to have your hands about shoulder width apart. I'm going to do it right here in front of you. Hands are shoulder width apart, elongating your spine. You're going to go lower, and you're going to lift it. 2, and lift. 3, lift it up. 4, to the top. 5, we're going 12 on everything today. That's 7, 8, 9. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift. Inhale, exhale, 2 more, and last one. Good. Now, let's do this. We're gonna do a shoulder roll back and a shoulder roll forward. So you're gonna roll it back and roll it forward. It looks like this. Roll it back, roll it forward, roll it back, and roll it forward. 2 more, forward, last one, and roll it forward. Good. Now, pick up a weight. We're going to do abdominal twists. So what I'd like you to do is sit at the edge of your chair. I only have a bench today, I don't have a chair. So you're going to sit tall at the edge of your chair. Again, head over rib cage over pelvis. Nice long alignment. You are going to lean back until you feel your core engaged. Okay? You're going to take this weight. You're going to twist it this way. Come back to center and twist the other way. And back to center. So you twist. Come back to center. Twist the other way. And back to center. Twist. Center. Twist. Center. Head and shoulders twist with the weight. Twist and center. That weight should stay right in front of your chest as you twist. You've got 4 more. Center and center. 3 more to the center, to the center. 2 more. Back to center. Make sure your abs are flat and not sticking out. And back to center. Good. Now, we're going to do 1 more in this position. So again, I want you sitting right at the edge of your seat. Okay? You're going to lower and you're going to lift back, standing up tall. You're going to lower down and you're going to come back up. So you're going to lower and lift. Lower back and lift it up. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you lift it. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. You've got 5 more and lift. 4 more and lift. 3 more, lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good. Now we're going to do 1 more move. Actually, you can stay right where you are. Stay right on the edge of your seat. You are going to lean over, again with a long spine. You are going to lift up your weight. You're going to bend your elbow, extend and bend. We're going for tricep extensions, right in your seat. That's 4, and bring it in. Extend for 5 and lower. Extend 6, lower. Extend 7 and lower down. That's 8 and 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now, I'm going to go to this end of the seat to do the other side. Actually, I'll just make it easy like this. So, again, long spine. When you hinge, I don't want your head bending or extending up. Really try to keep your neck, your head in line with your spine. So, you're leaning over, you've got a long spine, you'll lift the elbow and you extend and you bend. You extend and bend. Extend it and bend it. That's 4 and bend. 5. That's 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. Now, if you decide to do this video, I would repeat that all over again. We're not going to have enough time in today's session, but it's a full body series that hits pretty much all the muscles you want to hit on any given day. So the next thing we're going to do is put down the weights. We're going to do a little balance. So just in case that's needed. So what you're going to do is you're going to lift one leg up. Okay, it's going to look like this. Now, you can hold on to something if you need to. And then we're going to lift the other leg, okay? We are going to go through a slow march, just changing the leg that we raise. So, you can have both hands on hips. You can have one hand on a chair. Whatever you feel challenges you, but keeps you safe. So you're going to lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, and lift and lower. Now, we can face sideways, and we're going to weight shift to either side. So, I'm going to step forward. I would encourage you to continue to hold on to something if it makes you feel safer. So, let me back up. We're going to go onto this leg and lift. We're going to go on this leg and lift. This leg and lift it. And over here and lift it up. Switch legs and lift. Switch legs and lift. Switch and lift. And switch and lift. 4 more and lift it. 3 more. Lift. Weight shift this way. Lift it up. Last time and lift. Now, I'm going to ask you to hold on to something this time. I actually have to stay over here. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the best spot. So, I'd like you to just pick a knee up. You're going to keep it there for 30 seconds. And while you are balancing on that foot, I want you to think of your foot as a tripod that is balancing on your big toe, little toe, and heel. That is the way that your weight should be distributed across your foot when you walk, when you squat, when you stand, when you balance. So if you could just feel how that feels for about 15 more seconds. So you're using your big toe, your little toe, and your heel to balance and distribute your weight. I want you to get a feel for where you should be putting your weight when you're going through the motions of weight. And then you're going to lift the other. You may find that you are steadier. You probably will find that you are steadier on one side than the other because we all tend to have imbalances. So if you want to take your hands away for 5 seconds and really up the challenge of this balance, you can. Or just minimally support yourself on a chair. Again, your spine is long and you're balancing on the big toe, the little toe, and the heel. Holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, we're gonna do some big arm circles. Okay, we've got 3 more this way. Okay, and then we're gonna go the other direction. Now, your arm circles may take you to here, which is just fine. We're just working to get a little more range of motion here. Just kind of get the arms moving. Now, you're going to take your arm across to give it a stretch. Give the back of your shoulder a stretch a little bit. And then release it. You're going to come across the other side. And release that. Now we're going to sit down and we're going to finish with seated hamstring stretch. So we started off with our hip hinges, which are very valuable for lengthening the hamstrings and the glutes. Because we did some deadlifts and squats and lunges, split squats, I'm going to go through one more set of lengthening your hamstrings. So, you're going to sit up tall on the edge of your chair. You're going to put one of your feet out. You're going to flex the foot. You're going to turn your pelvis toward that foot. And you're going to hip hinge like you've learned how to do right in that chair. And you should feel a stretch that could go from your lower back through your hamstring, and perhaps you feel it in the calf because the foot is flexed. So you're going to stay there for about 3 more breaths. And you're going to come up. You're going to put the other leg out. You are going to rotate your hips toward that foot. You're going to flex the foot, and you're going to hinge toward that foot. If you want to try to elongate further, you can reach your hands down toward that foot. And you're going to stay there for about 3 breaths. Good. Then you're going to come center. You're going to bring your hands to the ground. This creates intervertebral space for anybody who has stenosis. This will feel good. Just kind of elongating, just creating some space in the spine. Then we're going to do some rotations. So you're going to turn and reach up toward the ceiling. And you're slowly going to come back down. And you're going to reach up toward the other side. And you're going to come back down. Good. Now, hands in front of you. You're going to open up to one side and come center. Open up the other way. And back to center. Open up this way, back to center, open up this way, and back to center. Now you can put your palm out, gently pull your fingers back, give your wrist a little stretch, give your bicep a stretch. I would highly encourage anybody who comes back to watch this to go through the strength moves 2 times. Good. And just roll the wrists. Stand up slowly. Take a big inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. And have a wonderful day. Stay strong.